I love watching Carrie. She's so sweet. Hi guys! Hi everybody! How are you? I'm so excited. I've been drinking like lots of carrot juice right now. I'm just getting ready for the live. I'm gonna be painting for, yes. Hi everybody. Hi! I just took a shower. Because I decided that I wanted to actually work out today. Who's here? Wigs and Grace. You're all here. Hello, everybody. So today I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna start really fast. I'm just gonna do some toner first. If you don't like carrot juice, if you don't like carrot juice, just don't drink carrot juice. But I drink carrot juice because I worked at Jamba Juice for literally 10 years. I worked at Jamba for literally 10 years, and I drink carrot juice almost every other day. And I wanted to get back to it because it's really good for your skin. And beta carotenes are also good for your skin, hair, and nails. And when you put on as much makeup as you do when you start doing Drag Race, it gets ridiculous. Okay. Moisturizer. My favorite drink at Jamba was probably... I used to love the Vibrant Blueberry, which is like, it's not on the menu anymore, but it's just a yogurt blueberry drink, which is sad because I'm lactose intolerant, so I shouldn't have had it to begin with. I think I just cut myself with my nail. Hi everybody! Hi from the Philippines! Or hi everybody in the Philippines. Hi to all my Brazilian fans, Mexican fans, fans from the United States, Australian fans, Puerto Rican fans. Hi everybody. Love you guys. So my face is all moisturized right now. I'm gonna let it dry really quick. I'm gonna put a little bit of perfume actually because it's kind of getting me in the mood. Hi everybody in the UK. I can't wait to see you guys. Can't wait to see you guys in our tour. Hello Canada. What's my favorite anime? Favorite anime is Cardcaptor Sakura. A lot of close seconds are, let's see, like Fullmetal Alchemist. I love Ouran Host Club. Okay, so today for the makeup, I'm going to be doing a color palette that is inspired by the trans flag because today is the Trans Day of Visibility. So make sure that you guys all just like support your trans friends, brothers, sisters, family members. If there's any trans people who are watching now in this chat, just know that I love you and I support you, and I can't wait to meet you all, and you're all beautiful, and I'm so happy to have you all here. Thank you guys so much. Mwah! So let us start. Oh my god, my face is so smooth now. I'm really excited right now. You know what it is? It's when you finally exercise, you get all those endorphins and you feel really good, you feel really happy. And also, I'm playing K-pop in the back, so it's just very, it's good for my soul right now. People are asking who I would have done for Snatch Game, and I had Marie Kondo, Aubrey Plaza, Margaret Cho, and Helen Kane ready. And I think my strongest choice was most likely going to be Aubrey Plaza. Because she works really well off of other people. Let's go ahead and start with a little bit of this actually, this cooling water. Right now, Monday Girl is playing. You guys don't have to worry about anything regarding Snatch Game, like not being able to see it, because I am working on videos as all of the characters, and I'm working on a green screen where I green screen myself into every episode that I'm not in. So we'll be doing Snatch Game too. Oh my god, that feels so good. How are you guys doing today? I'm so happy to be here right now. I'm really trying to just be able to talk and do my makeup at the same time. I'm also learning how to do it just into this small camera right here. When I first started doing drag, I wasn't allowed to do drag in my house because my ex-boyfriend of 10 years, his family was too afraid of me doing drag. Like, they literally were like, they physically saw my face in drag and they're like, this scares us. So I wasn't allowed to do it in the house. So I used to do drag wherever I could. I would start painting. My friend would drive me. I wasn't allowed to drive either. Or I couldn't drive. I would do drag in the car. I would do drag on the train over to the city because I lived an hour away from San Francisco at the time. I would do drag. I've done drag so many places. I did drag in the lobby or like the eating area of a Taco Bell. I've gotten ready in a Starbucks bathroom. I got ready in the bathroom of a pizzeria once, and it was really surreal because they were cleaning the kitchen. They were spraying all the grease down from the ceiling, and then we were getting ready across the hall in the bathroom, and they just had lettuce drying everywhere. It was weird. Very strange. And on Caltrain, I would paint on Caltrain too. But the Caltrain would stop running. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Before Drag Race, I used to paint my face so fast. Someone said, why aren't you crying? I will cry if you keep leaving comments like that. Before Drag Race, I would paint in literally 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, my whole face. But now that I've gotten to get on Drag Race, like I know that the challenges are over, I can just take my time with it. And people really seem to like the details, so I'm really excited about that. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining me on the live. Oh no! Someone almost bought a cameo, but their debit card got frauded. That's not good. That's never fun. Do I prefer Hulk or Shrek? I'm pretty sure that Shrek is stronger than the Hulk. So I can definitely say that Shrek. Also too, if you guys want to get tickets for my show, I'll be doing projection performances, and I'm most likely going to have Shrek and Hatsune Miku in there too. So if you guys would like to see my digital drag fest, please come watch. Just be grateful that I got a full night of sleep last night, because usually my energy is like not super big and out there if I don't get any sleep. Fashion monster, fashion monster. I'm trying to shut off the ringer, but I don't know how. You know what? I'm gonna try it right now, actually. We're gonna do it right now. I'm gonna turn it... Okay. I just turned it on mute, and I think I got it right. I think I got it. Wow, that wasn't that hard. I could have just done that anytime. I've done like 4 interviews with that fucking vibrator on. Alright. I'm gonna do a live funeral for my brows soon, because I can't be gluing these down every time. I don't have time. I always lick the glue. One thing they didn't show in my makeup tutorial was me, I put the whole glue stick in my mouth and I took a giant bite. They can't handle all this, mama. People are asking me how my quarantine has been. It's been really fun. I have so many things that I want to do and I want to record, but my camera just came in, but I literally have no, I have no lens for the camera. So I can't use it to record yet, but I'm just going to continue to make scripts and continue to just draw. I'm working on my Twitch stuff right now, so I'll be able to do Twitch streaming for you. I don't have a capture card, so we can't do any video games just yet, but I'm most likely going to be doing artist streams. Oh, that feels so good. I just threw away one of my old brushes that felt like it was scratching my face off, and this brush is so soft. Oh my god. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Am I good? Someone said they can't hear me. Am I muted? You just need one thing. Okay, good. So that one person just has a problem. Today we are doing trans flag inspired makeup in support of all of our trans viewers, listeners, watchers, people that support me, people that support Drag Race, and future trans queens that we're gonna get on the show. The collection, on the collection, on the collection, on the collection. I'm so excited. You know what it is? It's because of the pre-workout. It's totally the pre-workout. Just take pre-workout before I perform. And today I'll be filming cameos with this look. So if you would like to order a cameo today with this look, please. It's Rock'em Sakura on Cameo. And if you'd like to tip me, it is Rock'em Sakura on Venmo. You can also purchase my merch at rockemsakura.com. You know, I really love J-pop. J-pop always puts me in a good mood. J-pop and K-pop always put me in such a wonderful good mood and a headspace. And the whole time I was on Drag Race, I didn't have any K-pop or J-pop on me to like kind of lift me up. And like all the other girls, like when we were going to set, like we all got to listen to music in English. But I never felt like I should ask to listen to music in a different language because not everyone could hear it or listen to it or understand it. And thinking back to it, I really wish I had just asked to listen to some like Kari Pami Pamiu, because that would have really just like lifted my mood. Someone asked me if I draw my own merch, and the answer is yes. I do draw all my own merch. There are a few stickers that I haven't drawn myself that were gifts from people. Art by Chain. Did one with Mia Shin-chan. So if you'd like to grab that sticker, please run and grab that. And for those of you who are wondering my ethnicity, guys, I am Vietnamese, Filipino, Chinese, Japanese, and then a tiny, tiny bit French and German. Tiny, tiny bit. That's colonialization, you guys. That's white people coming in. Don't give me a look. You did this. Did you guys like last week's Untucked? That was crazy, and that was like my favorite thing, was just to see. My favorite thing about that Untucked is literally Jada going, "What is all that about? What is this about?" Like, if you listen to that audio, when she says that, I crack up every freaking time. Bum 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 da 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 da. Let me turn this up. There we go. Come on. So I did post my Cape runway, but I'll be posting more pictures from it too. I'll be posting detail shots. I'll be posting the makeup shots, all that jazz. Me, for me, for me. You guys, if you want to hear me come out with music that sounds exactly like this, then you're in luck, because this is exactly the kind of music that I want to come out with. High energy, J-pop, K-pop, otherworldly fantasy, anime realness. I'm not one to like do a bitch track, but I will do a track about our feelings. Sorry guys, when I do some detail shots, I don't look at the camera too much. The first time I got in drag, I saw a drag show at a bar that literally had like 5 or 6 other people there. And one of the girls there, who is one of my best friends now, she did a number to Alanis Morissette's cover of My Humps. And it's like a very like slow, cathartic sort of like feel to it. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever, and I decided I wanted to do drag after that. Jiggly, do you want to get on the live? Everybody, do you want to get Jiggly on the live with us today? I would love that. Every time I catch her, she's doing laundry, so let's see if she's doing it right now. Family party, 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 family party, party. Itori de wa, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Family party, party, party. Ha 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 ha, la 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 la. Let's ask her if she wants to come and do a live with us. Da 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 da. See, she's cooking. She doesn't want to burn her pancit because she is Filipino queen represent. Well, you send the Thank you guys for joining me on this live today. I'm so happy that people are just here to see me go live and do makeup sometimes. Like, I'm honored. Party, party. Let's see if I can do this in the camera. Nope. I messed up right away. Oh well. Spilled milk. Nikki's here to say hi. Too bad. We're gonna see if we can get her on the chat. Will she come on? Aha! She's ready. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, baby.
Your teeth are so white.
No, it's the filter.
Okay, good. Yeah. Should I add one too?
That's why I like this filter, because it makes my teeth look so white.
Oh my god. Did you bleach your teeth before the show?
I did the stripes before the show.
I wish I had done it, and every time I see myself on the show now, my teeth are just so yellow.
I don't see that.
Well, I mean, especially when I'm standing next to Britta.
Well, but yours are real.
Oh.
Oopsies. Wait, what is this? What is this cream? What is this? What do you use for highlight? What is this product?
This is Maybelline, like...
Oh, so you use a foundation for that. You don't use concealer.
No. I want to, but this is just cheap.
But is that covering enough?
No. No, it's not, which is why I have to use a lot of it. I want to use Krylon for this, but I haven't been able to go to the Krylon store and color match this color.
You should get this. Honestly.
What is it?
I think for your type of makeup, that's what I used to do my baby makeup, and I think it's the perfect formula for, where is it? It's
baby formula.
It's the perfect formula to do like a really big like makeup, because it's still very creamy but very, very coverage. What is it again? It's that the Shape Tape.
Oh, Tarte Shape Tape?
Yeah, but Makeup Revolution has a very cheap version of it. It's like $9, and it's just as good.
I don't use Shape Tape on my face. I put it on my hole before I send my pics out.
What? Oh my god, what?
Could you imagine if...
There's 12 years old here that can't even spell hole. Why are you saying stuff like that?
They can spell hole, because there's full on just like people. There's people from everywhere who are just like, I want to see your hole. I always either get two comments. It's always either you were robbed on Drag Race, or I want to see your butthole, Twinkie boy.
Girl.
Always.
What are you painting for? Cameos?
Today, cameos, yeah. Today I'm doing like trans pride flag.
Ooh, just on the makeup or for the outfit as well?
For here.
I love that.
You know what? I should have done a full blue. I have been wanting to do a blue face for so long.
I love blue face.
I do too. Do you do foundation for your blue face? Or do you do paint?
I actually used the Mac Pro. I think I showed it to you when we painted together. The palette.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the Supra colors by Krylon are really, really good because they're very cheap and the formula is great.
Have you been seeing all those screenshots from our live?
I know. It was so fun.
It was so funny.
Did you see someone did a fan art of it?
Yes, that was so good.
So cute. So cute.
I'm so energized right now because I had a pre-workout.
Oh, that's why you're talking about holes.
Exactly. That's why I'm all manic, because, you know, before we got on set, I would always have like 2 coffees and a kombucha and a 5-hour energy. My heart was about to explode every second I was on Drag Race. I know it's not good for you, Nikki. Don't tell me that it's not good for me.
Well, I didn't know that kombucha makes people fart, because you did fart a lot on set.
It does. It's great.
For you.
Yeah.
But not the other people in the room.
I know.
Oh, Jake is here. Hi, Jake.
Oh, Jake's here. Hi.
Jake has been so sweet to both of us.
I know. Thank God. Can you imagine?
Well, at some point he was like, one of the most controversial elimination. Well, the second most controversial elimination. I was like, oh wow, you don't even giving me the title. Rock keeps it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. We understood.
He's Team Rock and Team Nikki, but he's more Team Rock still. At the end.
Yeah. I mean, what? Okay, so what day is it? Today is Monday, right?
Today's Tuesday.
Today is not Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Okay, I see. I was joking. I knew it was Tuesday. It it's Tuesday now. How has your reception been? How have your DMs been? How has everything been for you?
Good. I've sent all my ships to World of Wonder to basically attack them. So all the
Okay.
producers are scared, and they've been harassing me, telling me that I will never make it to All Stars if my fans are not leaving the building. So I'm gonna let them kind of like riot for 2 more days, and then I'll tell them to just back off a little bit. But
Good.
no,
I
I
can
mean,
live with
so
that.
more seriously, I think I got a crazy outpouring amount of love and literally immigrants from everywhere. Like, you know, like it's not just like people moving to America, it's also like Brazilian people moving to France telling me like I have the exact same struggle. It's like it's so I never thought I would be like the voice of like immigrants, you know what I mean? But like at least
Yeah.
the way I've been unapologetically myself when it comes to my struggles really spoke volume to a lot of people. And
That's wonderful.
but there's also a lot of people that were like, that's bullshit. Yara Sofia and Alex Mateo made it to the top 4. And I was like, yeah, but that format has disappeared since season 3. Okay?
Yeah.
No other girls made it to top 4 that had the language barrier. So think again. But you know, other than that, I think that it really helped me also to like move on the insecurities. And people were like, you're actually really funny. Stop second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I'm a comedy queen in the making. I'm gonna come up with
You,
a one
girl,
woman show.
you have always been a comedy queen.
But I've never realized that before.
I know, which is from the perspective of the audience. I think I can speak for everyone when we say that's so sad because you're so funny all the time, and
Oh.
it's and it's like you and I are like we think the same. We're always the last person to realize our talent.
Right. Well, to me, for if you like was like if people are like pissed off by the fact that I'm insecure about myself, like I can, and if it's the same way as I'm pissed off at you for being insecure by yourself, that I can relate. Because when you were doubting yourself so much, I was like, what, like, is this even fake? Like, is she faking it just to get the audience? Because you're so good that I was shocked that you were not realizing it yourself.
I just did, Jason from the Pit Crew. He did an interview with me today.
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of like asking that same thing, like, but you're so funny. How did you not like realize that on the show? And it's like, or like at least off of the show. And sometimes we only have those like external factors, like when we get eliminated, to really just
Mm-hmm.
like determine our self-worth. But
Yeah.
that stuff doesn't matter. But it hurts. It hurts when it happens, though.
It does. Well, and also like people don't understand that when you're doing the show, you have no voice or no family or no people that knows you that tells you like, oh, you were great. You know, like when you go
I
to a
know.
show and you try something new, you can always go to your people when the show is over and be like, okay, how was it? On the show,
Uh-huh.
you don't have those people. You
And
just
the
have your
reason, like,
voice.
and when people latch on to judges' critique so much during that show, it's because literally the only other person you have kind of like judging your drag and how you're doing, besides yourself,
Right.
is the judges.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like your window into your perspective about yourself.
And
If
sometimes they're
you,
pushing you also just to see how much you can take it. Even though they liked
yeah,
it, but at the end of the day, it's like they're comparing you over and over and over to other girls, and so like it's like the opposite of how to flatter your ego. So it's hard.
exactly.
It's tough, but people don't see that. They were like, "Oh, but it's fine. It was just a criticism." But when that's the only thing you heard all day,
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
Um, did you see the RuPaul's Drag Race, or was it wrong RuPaul's Drag Race, like that Instagram that has all the
Oh, incorrect Drag Race.
incorrect Drag Race?
Fucking,
It's so
I've
good.
been crying laughing when he's like, "Wait, what was it about Brita?" When she's like, "Brita from New York," and he's like, "No."
It was like, what do we say in a situation like this? And then it's like, I'm Britta from New York. No, because here's the tea, you guys. That's what we were all thinking while we were fucking there. We were like, we get it. We get that you're from New York, Britta. What you guys saw on TV was like only a snippet of how many times she was like, I'm from New York. And I'm like, I get it.
But
There's
to her,
four
but to
other
her,
girls from New
but to
York.
her, but to her defense, I think that because you don't really know, like people, like we're not trained actresses. We don't have like a degree on how to do a reality TV show. So you really don't know like which one of your I'm from New York is going to make the cut. Turns out
So you do it a couple times.
So Oliver, so she said it probably 6 times a day, but turns out they all made it to the cut, and she was like, okay.
You know what was the worst part was the I'm Brita bitch, and I'm like,
oh my god, oh you Brita work, I'm Brita. You know, every time she was saying this, I was thinking of Regina George saying to Gretchen, "Stop trying to make fetch happen, okay? It will never happen."
exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking too. When I watch Drag Race, I personally I hate catchphrases. I like do not like catchphrases at all. So when people try to really push it, I'm just like, don't try too hard, like with your catchphrase. Just let yourself be.
But at the same time, like people should not see it. Like Brita is like a goofball. She's like literally a teddy bear full of love, and now we see it. But you know, like some of those moments can bring the worst of you, and like you can be stressed. And each and one of us have like defense mechanism. You and I are turning into like complete sponge full of tears, and other people are gonna turn into like warriors, you know. So
true.
So like yeah, don't say any hate to Brita. Don't think that you know who Brita is. Like what you see is really not just who she is. It's just her in that moment of specific time in this situation. Because trust me, when we are with Brita, she's adorable, she's sweet, she's generous.
Oh yeah, she's great.
She's adorable, and they are really friends with Aiden. So like guys, like
and she's one of the most giving people that I've ever met too.
I know that what you saw was like a bullying moment. For us, it felt at this time more of like a conversation and like confusion. But no one is a bully in this cast. Everybody deserves your love. Everybody deserves your support. And Brita is really a good entertainer and a great person.
Yeah, exactly.
She's also going to pay me $300 after this live. It was part of
$10,000 PayPal.
Yeah. And we love Aiden too, okay? Stop thinking that there's like a whole feud with Aiden. Nobody doubts that Aiden is a great entertainer. Nobody doubts that Aiden is a great person. I had she is probably one of the wittiest and shadiest girl out of the whole cast. She's so quick,
She's so
shady. Fast. And
Aiden's so shady. And I love her. She's so funny.
And I love her sense of humor.
If you get to know Aiden really well, she can be really shady.
When she's not taking a nap, she's great. I promise you.
Look, when she's well rested, she is a force to be reckoned with, okay?
Yeah.
But with that too, just like you guys, if you really like someone, you really like someone, like a Drag Race queen specifically, don't trash other queens on the season thinking that it's gonna get you in better favors, because we hate that shit.
Aiden is not liking you more because you're dragging Brita. Trust me, she's at best she's feeling uncomfortable that she's initiating this whole thing.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't like people to not be happy that I should have not been the bottom and Aiden should have been in the bottom, or Brita should have been like if you say it to me in DM, I appreciate you read it, but if you go and drag them saying that they took my spot, I don't like that, because it's just not. It's like at the end of the day, it's just TV. Let's just relax. We're all alive. We all can pay our bills. Well, not really well. Not now, but
someone in my house was literally like, I'm just really upset that like that person was safe instead of you, and they sent my friend home, and I'm gonna send her a message. And I was like, no, are you literally like, this is literally a TV show, and the fact that I appreciate the fact that you love it so much and that you feel a certain way.
Yeah.
But the fact is that these are real people who are not edited in person in real life.
And also we have no power whatsoever to decide if we have to be. The only power that I had and I took is when I said, I think I should go home. That is the only time that I ever had power in my destiny. It was, I was like, you know what? I am not going to do this anymore. I think I probably fucked up. I don't know. And I'm insecure at this moment. I think I gave it all. Send me home. This is the first time that ooh, wow.
I know it's blue, right?
And that's liquid lipstick?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually doing, well, okay, guys, at 9:30, I'm doing my makeup theme challenge with Jan, and the theme...
Yes, what are you doing?
Alice in Wonderland by Tim Burton.
Cute.
And
the Tim Burton one?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
I don't like the Tim Burton one at all.
What?
Oh no.
I mean, I appreciate the original Alice in Wonderland, but I just think that like it's super.
It's dark.
Look, this is where we start to lose our friendship.
Yeah, this is not. I don't like where it's going.
I like Tim Burton and I love his aesthetic, but I just think that like his take on the whole Alice in Wonderland kind of dark has already been done, and it's been done better in like like American McGee's Alice in Wonderland. Have you ever played that before?
Yes. Yeah, but that was too dark, girl.
I mean, I get it.
That was exactly like that was too campy. To me, the Tim Burton one is like the perfect level of like still spooky, dark vibe, but it's not like, oh look, we're trying and there's blood and there's this and there's monsters. It felt the perfect amount of fantasy with that little layer of darkness that I love.
I mean, I'm just saying that I think
I actually like Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland.
no, you don't even have my back.
Yep, no, I kind of like it.
Son of a bitch.
You're
The thing-
alone. You are alone.
See, I just, you know.
No, there's actually some fans that are saying the same thing about you. It's the same thing as you in the chat.
I mean, everyone can have their opinions. I just like personally like from like it was during the Tim Burton boom when like Tim Burton was like really just like dominating. It was just making movie after movie after movie after movie.
Yeah.
And eventually, like I get that he has a very like iconic style, but I just like I thought that his interpretation was boring, like really boring.
You're me. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I mean, I feel like his interpretation of Alice in Wonderland is like
You don't have to say it again. I heard.
it's like Suicide Squad. It's like
Oh yeah, okay, I agree. Suicide. No, you know. Okay, did you like Sucker Punch?
like Sucker Punch.
Mm-hmm.
I like the aesthetics, but not the movie itself.
Okay, I agree. Well, I love the music and the aesthetic of Sucker Punch, and I think that like the interpretation of Alice in Wonderland by Tim Burton is kind of like giving me that aesthetic that I love. You know, it's dark, it's beautiful, it's whimsical, and you still keep the story.
Yeah, I definitely like. I mean, like the aesthetics are, for me, they're very cool, campy, kitschy. I feel like it's very marketed towards like Hot Topic kids.
Marisa says Nikki. Nikki starts banging her forehead on the table. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I told you it was great. I told you it was great. Tell me it's great.
I mean, of course, for me, it's like I'm like one of those nerds that's like the insufferable nerds who are like cartoon purists sort of thing. Like I hated every single one of the Disney remakes.
Really?
Because I didn't like any of them because it lost the magic, and sometimes there's just things that can really only be captured in 2D animation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm just bitter at the fact that 2D animation is like a dying art form because I love it so much.
I know. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. You remember that anime it was Snow White? It's an old anime, girl. I was like 5, I think, when I was watching it. It was on TV. It was Snow White, but it was an anime.
Yeah, so we actually didn't have that in the United States.
Oh.
But definitely French TV had a lot of it too. They also had like the same anime company did like Little Mermaid, Little Women. I do remember that.
What is Little Woman?
Yeah, Little Women.
What is that? It's a small woman?
No, who wrote Little Women? Do you remember?
Wait, is it woman?
Little Women.
What is women? A woman? What are you saying?
But anyways, yeah, I've seen that one. The anime
like, I can't translate that to her.
There were a lot of animes of fairy tales around that time, but you must have seen like a really old broadcast because that's like from the 70s, 80s.
Yeah, well, I mean, France in general. I think I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think that France is the second biggest consumer of anime in the world after Japan.
I disagree.
Of course.
Only because I think that Mexico is one of the biggest consumers of anime in the world, especially and with dubbing too, because
Really?
yeah, with a lot of Mexican anime.
Ah, les filles du Docteur March. Okay, someone just translated what Little Woman is in French.
Oh, do you know what it is then?
I mean, I've heard of it, but yeah, whatever.
They just came out with like a live action movie in the like recently. Where's my white? Where's my white?
Welcome. It's literally right in front of you. It's usually where it's at. It's always there.
Okay,
Just look closely.
I'm looking right in front of me.
Girl, why are you
I
looking
put
in
it
the
on the
kitchen?
fucking floor.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, so people have been dragging me because when I was doing, it's actually pretty funny. When I was doing my tutorial, you know, like it's hard, like to like when you don't speak English, it's hard to like focus on your makeup and focus on saying everything you're doing at the same time and using the words and remembering the translation, right?
It's hard to do it in English too, so don't worry.
Probably. And so I said instead of doing instead of saying female, I said no, instead of saying women, I said female persons.
Female person.
And girl, when I went to the comments, everybody was like, "Did she say female person?"
Oh my god, those were really fun to make. One of my favorite moments from any of those is in All Stars 4 when Gia Gunn did her makeup tutorial.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, now we put back our hair so that we don't get it dirty at all. And then she put her hair back and then she sprayed foundation her whole face and it got all in her hair.
Of course.
It was so funny.
Yeah, from now on, I'm just gonna call women female persons.
Female persons, please.
Right? I think it's great.
I want to do a video where I follow your makeup tutorial.
No, I want to do a video where I follow your makeup tutorial.
We should do both. Why not both?
That'll be funnier to watch than you doing my makeup because you can already do my makeup. We saw it on the ball. Like you can't turn like that was literally like Miss Fame material. Your mug was perfect. And people, you saw it on TV, but trust me, it was like 10 times better in real life. Like when she turned her face towards me, I was like, oh, the technique of her fishy mug is so correct.
Also, too, Nikki, she's living right now on this live, but in person, she was like, I'm living for this much. She let me know that she liked it.
Oh, I was crazy. Because to me, I was already ready for the judges to shut their fucking mouth, you know? Were you being like, oh, you want fishy makeup? Oh, here it is, baby.
They liked that I changed the makeup too. Which one thing was like they didn't show that they had asked me to change my makeup on the first day.
No, they didn't show. But I don't think they said it as much as they said it to Crystal, right?
Yeah, definitely for sure.
And I think
Michelle asked, can you change your makeup? And I said, yeah.
And they had to be the bad guy for one girl. If they were saying that to all the campy queens, like, oh, your makeup is too big, like people would have come for them hard.
Yeah.
I mean, Misha already got like a shit ton of hate just because she said to Crystal that her makeup was distracting.
Well, they also said to Dahlia, like, can you do anything besides subtle pretty?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dahlia, to their defense, like her mug is beautiful in person, but for TV you have to pound it more. And so that's why like the beard was a bit showing and all of this. So I think she needs to like paint heavier for TV. Like even myself, when I watch some of my mugs, well, in the circumstances that we have to paint also, but when I watch some of my mugs, I was like, oh, I need to pound way more the eye makeup, otherwise you barely see it.
Well, one piece of advice that we all got before the show was go subtler on your makeup and it's gonna look better on camera.
Someone said, I'm scared of Michelle and I don't even do drag. Girl, be scared.
I'm scared.
Because when she looks at you, when you're on that stage with her fucking witchy eyes and she's looking straight to your soul, she feels like Voldemort and she has the stone in her hand. Like, girl, she's so scary in real life. But scary but pretty. She's like an evil queen.
You know? I know, she's so gorgeous.
So beautiful. So beautiful. She's literally like the perfect villain. You know, like usually villains are like beautiful, and you're tricked by their beauty. Like she's exactly the same. You can't even look at her in the eyes.
Yeah, she and like when she's focused on just like finding her light, finding the camera, like fixing her hair, and then when she looks at you for a second, like
Yeah. Or,
it's so like
or she has her glasses and she just do like, and she just
yes.
look from head to toe. Doesn't even look at your eyes once. She's just like a beef, like a dead cow in front of her, and she's just looking at the body parts. Which one am I gonna get today?
That's true.
Nikki, are you going to show the rest of your looks for the runway? Yes, I shot every single thing for the season, so you will be getting all the Nikki doll realness on Instagram. So make sure to tune in every Friday to see what I've worn.
So she already showed me the next runway, you guys, and it is a serve.
Oh, thanks, baby.
It looks so good.
I think this one and one of the look that you see in Watch It Pack In was Alexa, turn on the living room lights. Were the two looks that I was really excited to show as well. But Cape was my favorite one.
You
how ironic.
Yeah, I really loved your cape look.
They sent me home.
I know. It's always the one that you're like, they're never gonna send me home in this. I thought that with the tetherball look.
But that's what Jasmine Masters was like. If this dress doesn't keep me safe, and then boom, they loved it. I should have said, I hate this look. I'm going home for sure.
I know.
Well, we know for next time.
Did you pack more black?
I have a lot of, well, my drag in general is very black. I wear a lot of black.
I thought that you were very colorful.
Well, I forced myself really hard to not stay only in black, and it allowed me to create like the Cinderella story or the Joan of Arc story, you know, by staying away from black.
Yeah.
But I think I had a total of like 5 runways that were like wearing a lot of black.
Because every time that we saw you, if we think in retrospect, every time that we saw you, you were in color.
Yeah, that's true. But every time you saw me in like the press, I was almost wearing always black.
Oh, true.
I just think black is so classy. And also I worked at MAC for fucking 4 years. And when you're a MAC boy, you have to wear only black. And I think that traumatized me. And I realized that
you have to wear only black?
you can be dressed as like a skateboarder or like, I don't know, like whatever type of clothes or style do you have. As long as it's black, you're allowed to wear it.
Do you still wear MAC?
Do I still wear MAC, like makeup?
Yeah.
I have some products that I use. I have some products that I use. I love their white powder, like Studio Fix white powder. It's called Shivering White, and it's an amazing powder to highlight.
Shivering White, that sounds familiar. I think that was like everybody used that color when YouTube tutorials started first getting popular.
Yeah, and then it became sold out everywhere in the world. Like Jeffree Star, I think he posted that he was looking for Shivering White, and we had it in my store. So then I DM'd him, and then he sent me an email for me to ship him some from France.
From France?
From France, because the world was like sold out of Shivering White.
Girl, that was like when like Michelle Pham was still a thing.
For people that don't know what it is, it's this powder. Let me see. It's this Shivering White. Do we see? And then it's this.
Is it like a white?
Yeah, look. It's like
wow,
white. And it's a foundation powder, so you can really build up like coverage. All right, I'm gonna let you finish. No, I am not Moroccan. I lived in Morocco for 7 years, guys. People always think that I'm Moroccan. Am I allowed to be French and dark-skinned?
Why did you live in Morocco?
And also, this is a filter. This is my real skin, okay? Don't trust everything you see on that screen.
Why did you move to Morocco?
Well, my mom always wanted to travel the world, and she got pregnant, and she was like, okay, I'm still gonna do my stuff. And so we moved from France to the Caribbean, and then she had a very good friend in the Caribbean that was Moroccan, and she was leaving the island to move to Morocco. And so my mom was like, you know what? I think in 7 years, I've walked every single piece of land in this island. It's time to move. And so we moved to Morocco.
Huh. Did not know that. How long did you live there again?
Almost 7 years. I was there from 12 to 18.
Wow, at the perfect time to be vulnerable for being gay.
Right. Exactly. That's why it was not always easy. But Morocco is great. You know, like I mean, you can't really like kiss your boyfriend on the street or even have a boyfriend. But if you like behave, it's a great country. I don't think like you guys shouldn't take this as like, oh, I shouldn't go to Morocco because I'm gay. You shouldn't you shouldn't go to Morocco as a gay person, but as a person, you should go and visit Morocco because it is beautiful. And at the end of the day, if some culture don't understand some lifestyle, as they like to call it, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go and enjoy the best part of that country.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful country, super diverse. The food is to die for. Moroccans are actually very sweet and welcoming. They're just like they're just more like culturally they're just more shy. Like there's some stuff you don't share in public. You know what I mean? And
It's like Japan.
yeah, or like gay people literally could go in jail if they are showing that they're gay. But that being said, if a couple are like kissing on the street nonstop and they're straight, they will be called out just as much. It's just a culture where you don't showcase your sexuality, like you don't shove it to people's throat.
That makes sense.
I
Cry
lived
me an
in.
ocean, Nikki.
What did you say?
I said, cry me an ocean, Nikki.
Crimean Ocean. Isn't that so iconic? I regret that I didn't think about this.
It's so
Like
good.
you use what was the sentence that she says to me? You use you use common sentence the wrong way. Oh, Crimean Ocean, Aiden.
Cry me an ocean, Aiden.
So good.
I can hear it. I can completely hear it in your voice too.
Literally, when I read this, I was like, "Oh my, that is perfect fake news. That is the exact epitome of what fake news is." Because people sent me a message like, "Oh my God, how did I miss this? I watched Unchecked. When did you say this?" And I'm like, "I didn't say it."
Well, someone sent me one from there, and it's like, "Do you ever take constructive criticism?" And then mine says, "Not without crying."
So good. So good. Or the one that I loved was, I wish there was something more about Jen and I. Like what? A wall.
And then the eye roll.
You use and then the eye roll. You use the more phrases the whole time. All right,
Thank
my
you
love,
for
I'm gonna let
joining
you
me,
paint.
Nikki.
I'm gonna let you paint because I will be live for like 3 hours, literally 2 hours. So.
Oh my God, have fun.
I love you guys. Make sure to book Rockham's Venmo because she will be painting for it. She's painting for it. And when you're done booking the Venmo from Rockham, tune in to my makeup challenge with Jen at 9:30, which is in 2 hours.
Yay. Okay. I'll be there too, probably.
Yes, please come. Heidi will be there too.
Love you.
Love
you,
you.
Nikki.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh my God. Can you believe that we're all self-quarantined right now and they're still doing construction next door? I'm about to go off on someone right now. I love Nikki. I'm so happy that she was on the live. Hi, everybody. Who else is on here? You know what we're going to do, actually? You guys, please donate on Venmo. Get your Cameo. Order your shirts from rockhamsakura.com. And I'm going to end the live, and then we're going to I'm going to start it again because it's most likely going to end soon. All right. I love you. I will see you back in a second.